In the last video, we learned how to find the volume of a rectangular prism. And we saw that we have a formula that we can use to find the volume of any rectangular prism. And the formula is volume equals area of the base times the depth. Now it's time to do a little practicing. We need to look at this rectangular prism and ask ourselves, what are three dimensions? We need to know the width, we need to know the length, and we need to know the depth, how deep or how high it goes. We can look at the cube we can look at the rectangular prism and see that there are 3 centimeter blocks wide. So this dimension is 3 centimeters. We can look on this side and see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5 centimeters long. That means that the bottom of this shape is a rectangle that has 5 centimeters in length and 3 centimeters in width. That's what we need to find the area of that shape. If we count the blocks going up, we see that this shape has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that it has a 10 centimeters depth, or 10 layers of a rectangle that looks like this. Okay, let's use our formula to calculate the volume of this shape. We said that the volume equals the area of the base times the depth, and we've identified the area of the base being a rectangle. So we use the formula for the area of a rectangle, which is length times width. And because we're finding volume, we're going to multiply by the depth. We substitute our values and we see that the length is 5. So 5 centimeters times the width is 3 times 3 centimeters. And the depth is 10 times 10 centimeters. We always do what's in the brackets first. 5 centimeters times 3 centimeters is 15 centimeters square. And what that means is that on the bottom, this shape has an area of 15 centimeters square. That's the area. But we have to multiply the depth times 10 centimeters because there are 10 stacks of this rectangle. 15 centimeters square times 10 centimeters is 150 centimeters cubed. Now you may notice that this is new. The little 3 above the M tells us that we're talking about volume and not area. We use the 3 because volume has 3 dimensions. It has length, width, and depth. 3 dimensions instead of 2. Okay, now it's your turn to practice. Here's an example. Using this example, I want you to calculate the volume of this shape. When you're ready for the solution, go ahead and press play. Okay, so here's the solution. We start by writing our formula, always. Volume equals area of the base times depth. And you'll notice that I've just shortened things up. Instead of writing out the word volume, I just put the letter V. I know that the base of this shape is a square. So I'm going to use my formula for the area of a square, which is length times width times depth. And actually, I meant to say rectangle, not square. It's not a square. It's a rectangle. So the length of this rectangle is 5 centimeters. The width is 4 centimeters. And the depth of this entire thing is 10 centimeters. Remember the order of operations, we always have to do what's in the brackets first. 5 centimeters times 4 centimeters is 20 centimeters squared times 10 centimeters high, or 10 centimeter depth. 20 times 10, or 10 groups of 20 centimeters square, is 200 centimeters cubed. Don't forget to write the 3, not the 2. All right, now it's your turn to practice. There's an example. I'm not going to show you the solution. It's your turn to practice. Remember what the formula for the volume of a rectangular prism is. Volume equals, find the area of the base and multiply it by the depth of the entire object. Good luck.